physically open them. And it wasn't just the gates, it came with on the side of the gates also came with a little bit of fencing.
Neb!
Quack! Oh, okay. Time out for a minute. Neb, I heard you sniff, and then I heard Vince call out to you, but nowhere in this interaction did my Xbox say you joined the party. Wow. You literally ninja'd your way in here, buddy. Wow. I will be ready in a moment. As I was telling Vince earlier, I had a catastrophic action figure display failure.
Yeah, and initially I heard, I think he said, catastrophic display failure.
Yes.
So I thought he meant that his gaming screen was had a catastrophic failure.
No! You motherfucker!
Oh.
Again! He knocks over the damn Ultra again!
Oof.
So I get
this is the second... I don't know! This is the second case of second-degree murder! Papa Rex can only hold his shape for so long! You! Stop trying to murder your brother! No, wait! You! Stop trying to murder your brother!
Why did
action figures!
Why did he
know!
Why did he briefly sound like Rex from Toy Story?
I keep trying.
Yes. Anyway. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, take care of something, and then I'm gonna start off the game. By the way, the audio is all set on OBS.
Ow.
Meow?
I hurt myself.
Doofus. I mean, Goofus.
You're the doofus.
My action figures are too damn drunk.
Nick's face is too damn drunk.
What?
Nick doesn't even get drunk.
I'm kidding.
I did get high once.
And how did that go?
Ask Caleb. I got the munchies. He tells the story so much better than I do.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Funny.
Well, here we are at the final day of Lightfall.
Just...
So what the Vanguard gonna do with all the fish tanks?
I have no idea. Where's the other idiot? There's the other idiot. Okay, there's idiot's seat. No, don't you fucking touch him, you bastard. Okay. Finally fixed enough. Okay, here we go. All good.
Are you sure?
Back in order. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need to set General Grievous up. You know, he's gonna be done serving these idiots. I actually is going to be half serving them and half helping Big Predator puke up whatever he's sick on.
Here's a tricky game.
Huh?
Call of Duty, but every time someone calls you a racial slur, you take a shot.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so Neb? Okay, first of all, what the hell?
I don't know.
Stop it.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna be playing Destiny 2 with my PS5 controller tonight. At least for the podcast section.
Okay.
Once we get into Onslaught, I'm gonna get serious.
Okay. Everything's fixed now. So, Ned, to explain what happened, I was moving General Grievous to fix him because he was leaning a little too far into one of my elite figures. And then, by moving him, it knocked over my Elite Ranger, which knocked into my Elite Zealot, which moved the bar display and pushed Snoke a little, and then it just started all going from chaos to there.
I swear, if you said chaos, I was gonna think Ian Malcolm was in your room.
Boop.
That's chaos theory.
Oh god, this is gonna be the final day where we see the light fall tile screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's getting a little darker. I am going to close my blinds. Turn on my light. Okay.
Heads up, I am either going grocery shopping tomorrow or Tuesday.
Okay.
I will join on the nib.
Okay, I will join
Fuck it,
shortly.
better. Why do you antagonize? You know he can kill you, right?
At this point, it's game. Fuck. Sorry, I just totally blanked there.
Why do you antagonize him? You know he can kill you, right?
At this point, it's a game. God damn it! I did it again.
Why do you antagonize him? You know he can kill you, right?
You know what? I'm done with this. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. Flights off.
What?
I'm sorry, Neb. I don't actually know the. I don't actually know the line.
At this point, it's a game. If he kills me, I win. And he knows that.
Okay.
Thank you, Neb. Yeah, you may bonk me.
New. Hey Neb. Hey Neb. Hey Neb.
What? I can only turn
Look.
so far. Wow. It's like a whole gaggle of guardians here.
5 guardians, and Vince will make 6. Love it.
Also,
Vince,
gaggle.
right as you joined, I caught my fish.
Wow.
Nice.
At least bait shouldn't be an issue. We should all have plenty of bait.
I've got a tackle box full of fucking bait.
I do too.
Dang, flabbit.
And I got some bait back. Woohoo! Oh, when somebody confuses chaos theory for Kid Cretaceous, that's chaos theory.
You're right there, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah, just trying to figure out how to trying to figure out how to work my damn skimmer.
Okay.
Okay, there's the jump. Ah, there it is!
Temptation's Haddock. Let's go. Perfect catch.
Have we ever seen this many Guardians fishing at once?
I'm not sure.
Here he comes.
Alright. I'm about to go and start the recording.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Make sure the audio doesn't fuck up.
Oh, don't worry. I've made sure that the audio is set up before I even hit the button.
Very good.
Hello and welcome, Pondies. And welcome to what may be the final Pondcast. I am Lightning Blast, and I have with me my co-host, Nebulous Moth, and MC Nicholas 1172.
That's Chaos Theory.
Well, we have a couple things on the main docket today. We are going to finally go over the final 2 episodes of Heaven Hotel.
Several months later.
The latest episode of not Heaven Hotel, Hell of a Boss, as well as posing a very important question. And finally, we're going to have a look back at our time on Destiny 2. And maybe even the original Destiny for those that apply. Alright, that's enough for a man. Anyways, Neb, if you would like to start us off by recapping episodes 7 and 8, because I know you like to watch that series quite religiously, lol.
Well, why don't you recap us this time?
Because I haven't seen those 2 episodes in a while.
Right, fine, I'm just rewatching the episode anyway.
See? I told you watch it religiously. Lol.
So, just as a reminder, this is after Welcome to Heaven, where sings. There's no easy way to say this. Sings with the shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Watch your language, or you're gonna get a glare from Sarah.
Eat my ass.
Sarah, whatever. Sorry. I said Sarah for some reason.
Anyway, we are now back in the hotel, and there's an uncomfortable, awkward silence. Immediately before Nifty not only asks where Baggy's wings are, but also where are her tits.
I mean, it looks like she has them right there.
I mean, yeah, they're just small.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Moving on.
Anyway, Angel just asked where Charlie is, and Maggie said that she's upstairs, probably planning to be in the room alone. And an Alistair just trips out of the room like without anyone noticing, like Batman in his own movie. God damn it!
Oh my god.
If I may quote that scene real quick.
Alert.
Yep.
I need to figure out a way to leave this party without being noticed.
Of intelligence-related
Bye.
Oh, hey.
Ow. I hit a rock.
We must pause the Pondcast, Pondies, as we must go deal with the fucking Cabal again.
Actually, for a small change to this podcast,
Cabal Intelligence Operations?
we can
What a paradox.
continue recapping if you'd like to.
Okay. So Chari is upstairs as Razzle Dazzle trying to rise out. As Alistair tries to help slash, acting like an asshole.
Acting like Alistair?
Yeah.
Maverick.
Chari's basically freaking out that the extermination is on their way, and there's nothing she can do about it. When Alistair lets her know that, that he knows something that she doesn't know, and that he'll only tell her if she makes a deal with him, not for her soul, but for a favor later on. Holy crap, and you're dead. Chari, perhaps her own future testament,
Oh my god!
takes the deal,
I'm fine.
which naturally freaks out Maggie.
I'm not
Did we get all the
using
things?
Huh?
Did we get all the things to make this heroic?
Think so.
Where's the heroic noise?
Did we always make what?
Oh my god! I did nothing!
Hoopers.
And we didn't make it heroic.
Dang flabbit.
Too much for them. They're running.
As a consequence of your
Yeah, I didn't get to do a damn thing in that.
No information of value.
Hoopers.
I don't know what's going to him on the heavy ammo like usual. And no, not me neither. Hell is this?
Alright, where was I?
Alistair is screwing with Charlie.
Okay, yeah, something to make a deal. The bag is it freaks out. Smart argument. Keep me over myself here.
Okay. Just calm down, buddy.
Anyway, Charlie tells Baggy that Carmela Carmine was the one who killed the angel in the last extermination, and sends her out with a little bit of passive aggressiveness.
Understandable, given how episode 6 ended.
Learn how they do that, while she and Alistair head over to Cannibal Town. While Baggy also heads out, she tells the other what may happen and doesn't expect them to still be there when she comes back.
Yep.
We then cut immediately back to Chari and Alistair as Chari is venting.
Yep.
And in this year,
Oh, jeez.
we are introduced to one of the best characters in this season,
Rosie!
Yeah.
a cannibal from New Jersey, apparently.
Yeah.
And to any aunties on Twitter, no, that's not an issue. I really don't see why it's an issue. But back to the point. Chari and Alistair basically rather easily dissuade Rosie to their side, probably due to the fact that Rosie and Alistair are friends.
Yep. Also, we get one of the best jokes in this season so far.
Yes. Go ahead, Vince.
Rosie calls Alistair her little ace in the hole, and Alistair's like, "Oh, what now?"
And Maggie has meanwhile arrived at Camilla Carmine's home.
Warehouse.
Factory.
Warehouse. Home office warehouse.
Anyways,
And this is where one of my moments came to. We can talk about it inside, or I can yell about it out here. Fucking right, you open that door. Anyway, Carmine gives Maggie 2 minutes to explain why she should help. There's a little bit of back and forth before Carmine straight up attacks Maggie. Then, cutting back to Cannibal Town again.
Yep.
Shari bitch display all of Cannibal Town followers in the battle, and there's one in particular.
Susan?
Susan.
Who is in,
An orderly bitch.
You old bitch!
An orderly old bitch.
yeah, with it's perfect for the SpongeBob quote. Nick, follow me on this. And someone to put you in a mental hospital, Alistair.
And someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Susan!
Anyway, Shari tries, unsuccessfully, to get Cannibal Town to follow her. All the while Susan is being Susan, and that immediately erupts into...
Fuck you old bitch! Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I thought you were going to say it.
Nope.
Thought I interrupted you. Okay.
Well, I mean, I was, but you got it first. It's not that big a deal.
Anyway, Rose is successfully back after a brief intermission, and then we cut back to, well, basically Maggie getting her ass handed to her.
Yep. But little did she know that Camilla is giving her the answer that Maggie was looking for.
Basically, Carmine knows that Maggie's an exorcist, and basically tells her about how angelic weapons are the solution. Followed immediately by one of the best songs in the entire damn show, and no, you won't change my fucking mind on that.
But nothing will ever go as hard as You Didn't Know.
Yes. Oh, and Maggie gets her wings back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How? We don't know.
Power of love.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
And then cutting back to Cannibal Town. Again. Shari finally tells Rosie what's been bothering her for the last, I don't know, 15 or so minutes at that point.
Probably.
Basically, it's just deduced that, well, Maggie probably had a good reason for not showing Shari at first.
Given what Maggie's job was,
Yeah.
so she elected to just, instead of tell her, just hey, I'm gonna just do what Charlie wants to do and just redeem myself. Isn't that help? Go ahead.
You want your first basically set to redeem the soul? Points to the Matina Moth Demon. Oh, demon fallen
Yeah.
What do we tend to be classifying Maggie as now?
Fallen angel.
Thank you.
Yep. Points to the Latina Fallen Angel Moth.
Works for me. Anyway,
Proceed.
Shari goes back to the... I forget what that round thing in the middle of town is called, but I'm sure I'll remember it later.
Yeah.
The gazebo?
Thank you.
Oh.
And this time does sway Cannibal Town, including Susan, for a musical number. Because apparently the people in Cannibal Town really like singing.
And
Anyway.
eating people.
Anyway, Shari and Maggie have made up, and they make their way back to the hotel to find everyone else fortifying the place. And Nifty just being Nifty.
Mm-hmm.
And that is episode 7.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I was gonna be a little worried about how this episode was gonna go. Because I thought they were gonna just sit around and waste time with an extended plot of breaking the two up. Then the more I thought about it, more like, wait, that's an awful dog shit thing to do, especially with how short of a season they have.
Oh, that reminds me, I have a note to make of the full moon episode when we get to it. Anyway, we now begin episode 8. The show must go on.
Yeah.
Well,
Where
the
apparently,
first finale.
anyway, yes, the first finale of the show, where apparently 1 month has quickly gone by. As Charlie and Carr are now loaded with angelic weapons, and have been teaching the cannibals more or less how to fight. All the while, Vox, the warrior that he is, spies on them.
It does absolutely nothing.
As do the rest of the bees.
Yep.
Heck, Velvet doesn't even have any lines.
Correct.
What's up with that? Anyway, that's about the first 3 minutes before we cut to the bar and everyone having a drink after Charlie's little speech.
Mm-hmm.
And Nifty once again being nifty.
Yeah.
Dubs Alistair King Roach.
So Pence just tries to admit his feelings towards Cherry Bomb and flubs it.
Fields!
Angel tells Cherry Bomb that he can totally tap that, and she's not even, and she doesn't think that's worthwhile. Up until Angel tells her that he has 2 dicks. Then she's interested.
Of course, why not?
And then we get one of my personal favorite songs in the entire damn season.
Oh yeah.
I'd play it if copyright wasn't an absolute bitch.
It's essentially a reprise of More Than Anything from episode 5.
Except
Sung by
go ahead.
except it's sung by our resident lesbian couple here.
So it's better. I'm kidding.
It is such a wholesome little song right there. I'm not gonna lie.
The two share a kiss, and the moment just floats there for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Just before we cut to Adam, being Adam.
Yeah, riling up his exorcist, ready for battle.
And Luke taking it just a little too hard.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus,
I'd say
Luke.
I'd say the line, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna get this video demonetized.
I'm never monetized.
Well, I mean, neither am I, but I'm still keeping it safe.
Whatever. Anyway, the fight begins, and just as the angels exorcists all fly in, Alistair conducts a shield around the hotel, trapping many of the exorcists outside, while the ones trapped inside get, well, blown up, stabbed, heads cut off by Maggie, or just repeatedly stabbed by Nifty, who has gone full-blown psycho.
Yep.
Anyway, Adam then breaks the shield by simply punching it.
Yep, going full anime pro tag on that shit.
He then has a brief fight with Alistair. And at first it looks like Alistair might win the fight. Right before Adam cuts his microphone, staffs singing too, and basically nails him on the chest.
Ouch. And all of this is done with Adam's axe.
I guess he really had to ask him a question.
Boom!
Anyway, Alistair retreats, and Adam begins throwing heavy holy light everywhere. this is where things get a little bit heavy. Because everyone else can't really do anything with Adam blasting everything from the sky. So Serpentis finally admits to spilling the cherry bomb, kisses her, and then rushes to his airship to exterminate Adam. Right before he, himself, is properly exterminated.
He does get one of the most badass camera angles that ever exists on the show.
Yes. At first, Chari is utterly heartbroken, but then even she snaps. Razzle and Dazzle go full dragon, and seeing Baggy fly up right before Dazzle is stabbed by Loot, and the three of them crash into the lobby of a hotel, where Loot and Baggy have a fight that we don't get to see much of. And then Adam and Chari have a fight, which we also don't get to see much of. Baggy
the episode is kind of crushed for time. They kind of need to move things along.
Yeah, what can you do? Anyway, Loot eventually stabs Baggy in the hand, with endpoint, ow!
Yeah!
And then, through some acrobatics, Baggy throws Loot into some debris, and then literally drops rocks on her.
Yep.
She spares her life, and... Okay, content warning right here. Loot tears her own arm off.
Yep.
And rushes to try and fight Baggy again, while Adam is visibly choking Charlie, and just as when vaccines are about to go downhill entirely, punch!
The
Big
king
time.
has returned.
Thank you, Rafiki.
And now, I'm not going to explain this part, I'm just going to let the lines speak for themselves. How many of you freaks do I have to fight?
Oh, I'm the only one who matters. See, you messed with my daughter, and now I'm going to fuck you!
Well, this just got interesting.
Fuck you up, Dad.
Wait, what did I...
What did I say? See?
And then Adam tries to fight Lucifer himself, only for Lucifer to taunt him over and over.
And Adam's just completely and totally missing all of his shots.
Yep.
Like, he can't even land a hit when he straight up implies that he gave both Lilith and Eve a better time than Adam did. Heyo!
Heyo! I mean,
I'm
pretty sure Lucifer did.
I stole your first wife from you, and the second, bow chicka bow wow.
So then Adam literally blows up the hotel, tries to take on both Lucifer.
Yeah, more so like.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Seriously?
that's what happened.
I got booted to orbit because I was inactive.
Oh my god.
Were you not fishing?
I was!
Oh, what the hell?
My fish!
Anyway.
All my fish are gone.
Oh, the one
Damn.
you caught?
I left them on the ground because I was gonna grab them.
Man, no.
At least the pond will still be here when you get back.
Anyway,
No.
Chari just squad falling to the ground before Dad catches her. Anna tries to rush both of them, but then Chari's arm goes,
Demon mode.
blocks the punch, and they both slam Adam to the ground. Lucifer has finally had enough and starts beating the absolute shit out of Adam right before Chari spares him. This, of course, infuriates Adam, who goes on a rant that I'm pretty sure would get him thrown out of heaven.
Yeah, basically, you all should be worshiping me rant.
Well, it doesn't matter whether he can get him to heaven or not anymore because, that's when he gets stabbed in the back. Literally.
And who would be the one to stab him?
Nifty!
Who just stabbed him again? And again.
Stab,
And again.
stab, stab,
And again.
Yeah, all my fish are gone.
Him.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay. I still have a good chunk of bait anyways.
Very good.
With their leader gone, all the exorcists bittersweetly retreat back to heaven. And then Lucifer, in his ways, asks,
If anyone wants pancakes.
if this is the only one who raises their hand.
Oh, but the exorcists didn't leave because they didn't let them just leave on their own volition. Lucifer basically tells them to get out.
Take it with the friends and go home! Please.
Please.
And then we cut to Katie Killjoy and, well, I guess we don't care about the other guy's name. Who basically recaps what happened in the fight before we cut back to everyone at the hotel, and boy, does things suck. The hotel's gone, Penchus is dead, and Charlie feels like shit.
And that's where we get into, honestly, one of my favorite musical numbers in the entire season.
Where the hotel came, as we start rebuilding the place from scratch, the V start plotting the power grab. Now Alistair once again affirms that, well, I think he has his own goal, and we all further wonder who the fuck he made a deal with.
Yep.
The hotel is rebuilt, and it's fucking huge, and everything looks like it will be back on track, and that's a beach in heaven.
Yep.
We have Blue telling someone that Adam is dead and their deal is done. Saying their breath is threatening the very foundation of heaven, and if they want to stay there, they're gonna have to go down there and stop that bitch. Stop that bitch right before the big reveal. Well, big if we're seeing the obvious is revealed. One sec.
Vince? I was good. Vince didn't come off that one.
Hopefully that came through.
I heard Lilith.
It's to die.
Yep. Lilith has been in heaven
For
the
7 years.
Dun dun dun.
Done.
And that's
Hey, now,
the show.
Did you mention that somebody else actually popped up into heaven?
Well, yes. Who should it be but everyone's favorite snake boy?
Sir Penchus.
Out of a freaking out, Sarah.
And elating. Go ahead, Vince.
And not only elating our favorite little angel, Emily.
Yeah. Sweet little cinnamon bun.
And that is episode 8. The show must go on.
Okay, so, discussion time for those last 2 episodes. Neb, I would like to hear your overall thoughts on those 2 episodes and Hazbin Hotel as a whole.
Honestly, I know we wish things could have been a little longer, but it felt pretty perfectly paced in my opinion.
Alright.
Is it weird that 6 months went by in 8 episodes? Yes.
Yes.
But what's weird is that the first 4 seasons of Friends with Magic happened in 1 year.
Right?
Seriously, if anyone could explain that to me, you deserve a Nobel Prize.
Any other thoughts?
No, I don't have any at the moment.
Okay. Nick?
1 second. Catch this last fish. This last fish. This last fish. There we go. Okay. Collect all my fish, and let me sit down with my babies. Okay. I concur with Neb is that I wish the show would have been a little bit longer. But otherwise, to quote SpongeBob, this is what we've been waiting for!
Right?
The day it was announced that we finally had a release date and a platform, I was fucking ecstatic. Well, I guess it was only 8 episodes. I was just happy that we finally had news. Positive news. A trailer, a release date, a release platform, and not only that, but news of Season 2? Ah! Amazing! Fantastic! Elegant!
For those that don't know, the Pirates for Hampton Hotel originally released back in October of 2019. Or September. Hang on. Yeah.
5 years later.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, am I glad that they released it in basically, what was it, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Technically, yeah, 3. We got 2 episodes per week.
Yeah. But episodes 1 through 4 came out in 1 week.
Well, yeah.
Although, technically speaking, episodes 1 and 2 got an early access to those who paid for that.
Oh yeah, true.
But for the public, it came out over the course of 3 weeks.
Very good.
But
Yeah, other...
But what about all the controversy on the show? That's not going to be an episode. Shut up.
Nope.
Anyway, Dick.
Because we don't do controversies here. We do fun shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I loved all the characters, and honestly, the one thing that surprised me from the pilot to the main show is that of just all the pilot we got, there was so much spawned from it. Fan videos, fan dubs, fan art, fan comics, whatever have you, from a 30-minute pilot. And somehow, it held off the fandom for 5 long years. And then, of course, more info started coming in, like all the redesigns. And that was about it. And then that also updated some fan ideas and fan comics and etc., etc. But just the fact that the fandom was able to survive off of a 30-minute pilot for 5 years, and then the show finally comes out. It was amazing.
It also helped that we also had a different show airing all that time.
Oh, well, of course.
If I see one more shitty hot take from TikTok on that show, I am literally going to fucking stream. God, I hate TikTok.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, I loved Hazbin Hotel Season 1. I wish it could have been a little bit longer, but other than that, it was an enjoyable show.
Yeah.
Yeah. My hope for Season 2 is that the episodes are a little longer and we get a few more episodes. My only gripes with the show thus far are few and far between. Mainly the fact that the fan theory that Vaggie was confirmed to be an exorcist, I didn't really care for that, just because if it was planned from the beginning, that's fine, but it just kind of seems a little too coincidental that fans guessed that from the pilot, and then it became true, and that's not my favorite thing when some fan theories turn out to be true. Like,
well, it is also kind of better than the alternative.
That she's just a demon?
No, that she was a sex worker when she was alive.
Oh.
In Portugal, no less.
I wasn't even thinking. She's not Portuguese, she's Dominican.
Oh.
No.
Either way.
No, she's not. She's Ecuadorian.
Yeah, Ecuador.
Either way,
I didn't even think that. I just...
Originally, her abuser shot her in the eye. That's why she died.
Oh.
Then they changed it to what we currently have, so there we go.
Well, Well, it wasn't my favorite. I mean, plus the fact of the one gripe I have about episode 7 is that Carmilla said it's not rocket science, and yet at the same time, she only said that because Baggy had the X over her eye, like how the helmets do.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason she had an X over her eye is because she lost that eye, not because of the helmet thing. Plus, given the fact that, yes, while Baggy was wielding an angelic spear, Carmilla knows how many weapons are left in Hell. A lot. So, the other thought could have been like, oh, she just simply found an angelic spear and picked it up, using the weapon. You know, there's a different course of thought here.
Okay.
But it doesn't drag down the show.
No, by God, no. Oh, it does not. What was my other gripe? Oh, my other gripe, not Mimsy herself, just her introduction. Because if anybody, aside from me and these two dorks here with me, remembers, is that Mimsy was actually supposed to have an episode similar to Rosie. The show had still been a YouTube show and not officially picked up. So yeah, I hope that Mimsy gets a proper episode of her own next season, and that fleshes her character out a bit more than rather just a, I guess, somewhat of a freeloader. One of Alistair's friends. Would you guys say that she was kind of trying to freeload?
Yeah. Basically making a mess and oh, damn it. I'm basically expecting Alistair to clean up her messes.
Yeah. So, otherwise, I think she was fine. Nothing wrong with her. Like I said, I just don't think her introduction was handled at the best. Mainly just because it kind of devolved the Alistair versus Lucifer song. What was my... Oh, my other gripe was that not so much that 6 months passed so quickly, but that there was no on-screen indicator to mention that 6 months had passed. Like how some shows do, where they put the, 6 months later, 6 months earlier, 5 days ago, or, like that. Like, where they visually put up a indicator in the episode to indicate to the audience that an amount of time has passed.
Right.
Yeah.
Because from an outward perspective, it just seems like a few days passed.
I think that can be chalked up to that is actually a personal gripe for you, Nick.
Yeah, that was just my personal gripe. Like, just because to me, it made it seem like only a few days passed. I'm like, wait, 6 months already passed? What the hell?
If I may build on that. I find it nice. I found it neat that they were able to weave the passage of time into the dialogue.
85% probability of intelligence-related objectives.
Do you have anything to add, Vince?
Well, there are a couple of gripes I do have, but like Nick, they are mainly minuscule compared to how the show was actually done.
They won't collect any intel here.
For example,
All intelligence
I
operations.
kind of wanted to see Angel and Penn just like work together. You know?
Yeah,
In the third episode.
I burned. Overall, season 1 was a fun ride.
Yeah, it really was.
Got all of them? Did we get them all? We got them all. No, we didn't. Yes! Now we did.
And just to correct this for anyone that misheard, the plan for Aspen is to not make as many seasons as possible, but to make as many seasons as it takes for the story to be told. Alright, we're not looking at a Family Guy or The Simpsons here.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Yeah, there's heroic.
Anyway, With that, the Hampton Hotel section is wrapped up, and we move on to the other show.
Yep. Because on Friday, we just had full moon on how the boss dropped.
Hell yeah.
And all we can say is, oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.
For those not the show.
Oh, shit.
What?
Look at the rig. Let's
Yeah.
go up.
Vibrations of the substrate are consistent with an explosively destructive event. And you can
I've never seen that before.
Well, you never been able to make it heroic before.
appreciation.
No, I've been able to make it heroic. I've just never looked up.
Oh, you might want to look up, Dick.
Uh-huh.
For those not in the know with Season 2 of Hell's Boss, back about last year, I think towards fall, I believe? No, around the same time, we had the 4th episode of Season 2 in Western Energy, featuring Stella, Stolas, and for the first time ever,
Andre Alphas.
who we will call Andre for short.
Yard.
Yep.
Now, Stryker was also in that episode and actually managed to capture Stella's. Oh my god. Capture Stolas and badly wound him with a holy knife several times
Oh, yeah.
before Million
Yard.
Bakji kicked his ass.
Yard.
He was then taken to the hospital where I guess he started ruminating on seeing the treatment between him and Blitzy, because Blitz did not come to help.
Nope, he was too busy taking care of Luna.
Yeah. Which he did tell Stolas that on the phone, which surprisingly Stolas still had his phone before Stryker, I believe, smashed it.
Probably.
For the record, in the first season, Stryker was voiced by Norman Reedus, but without his funky fetus.
Mm-hmm.
In this season, he is voiced by Dante Bosco.
No, Ed Bosco. Dante Bosco is Zuko and Jake Long.
My bad.
Bong.
Well, you were half right, man.
Over the
Watch
last
Ned
few-
say Dante, and now Dante gets cast in one of the shows as a new character.
After that, Osborne Stolas went to Osmodius to get an Osmodian crystal for Blitz so they wouldn't have to do their, well, once a month faster than night of fornication nonsense.
Yep.
And let me tell you, it was a long wait for the episode where that would finally come to a head in full moon.
Yep. And this is where I'm going to take over because I did recently watch that episode.
Take it away, Vince.
Alright, so the episode opens up with essentially a duet of the two waiting. Oh, they can't wait to see each other tonight, both for different reasons. Stolas can't wait to give Blitz his Osmodian crystal, and Blitz can't wait to fuck Stolas. And so Stolas, after not Stolas, Blitz, after speaking with the rest of the group in the office, heads off to go grab some, buy some stuff for the evening. Meanwhile, up in the real world, we see three familiar little cherubs in action.
Now, if I may, Vince,
Go ahead.
that little runaway baby guard segment instantly reminded me of when we first got our replacement Rangers in Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I was thinking that myself!
I knew
When
it!
I was watching the episode, I was like, this reminds me a whole lot of Power Rangers Season 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the second most needless baby chase in a TV show. The only downside is that
Yeah?
you don't have Bulk and Skull this time.
Nope. and it actually serves a point in the plot. Because as we see at the end of it, the three cherubs from season 1, episode 4, cherub, they're back, and they're just trying to survive and help people to get into heaven in their own way, so that they can get back to heaven
By stealing.
Well, they were also trying to figure out who's going to stop this baby car. And of course, one guy eventually did.
And then they stole his wallet.
Right, because they still need to eat.
Even I don't know why, given they're functionally immortal, but whatever.
Well, as we theorize, being dropped from heaven, they may have had their immortality taken away too. But I mean, people still need angels still need to eat, right?
Fair.
Especially in the human world.
Where the food is probably worse.
Probably. Anyways. So, while they're going on about that, they end up getting snatched. By who else but a couple of dorks.
No, not the Ed boys.
Now, we're talking about the dork agents. Agents 1 and 2 from episode 6 of season 1.
Where apparently, after they showed the footage to their superiors,
budget increase.
Massive budget increase. They have a whole army of armed priests.
Mm-hmm.
And they even have three fully powered mech suits and a Luna fursuit.
Which may or may not be a mech suit in and of itself, that also just happens to be a fursuit.
We don't know that. We never saw that in action.
We did not.
We just see Agent 2, or is that Agent 1? The guy.
No, I don't know.
I think Agent 1's the guy, because Agent 2 was possessed by Stolvus and better be bombing this out last time.
Okay, thank you, Now. I appreciate the refresher.
You're welcome.
Anyways, Agent 2 is the one who gets into the Luna fursuit.
No, Agent 1 is.
Right, sorry. You just reminded me and I just...
Goofus.
I am. Anyways, Agent 1 gets in the fursuit, while the little cherubs get fitted into the mech suits.
Which just happen to also be color coordinated to themselves, but look like the hell of a boss crew.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Maybe it was just luck that that the little were designed like that.
But wait a minute, how are the cherubs gonna find the imps?
Well, we're gonna get that. I'll get to that. But turns out they have a working portal. Well, semi-working. It's only got a diameter of 2 feet.
And what did they do the moment they realized they had opened the portal? They sent kids in.
Yeah.
Yep.
It did not go well.
Indeed.
The fandom thinks the kids ended up in the entry ring.
You know, it's also not the worst thing I've seen happen to kids. I mean, just look what Anakin did.
Wow!
Oh my god. No, I don't think that's the worst thing. Look what Tarkin did.
Oh my god. Really?
Yes.
Anyways, so the cherubs make their way into hell, and Blitz started making his way around to buy stuff for his night with Stolas. While the cherubs follow him and wonder what the hell he's doing. Or sort of say, what in hell he's doing.
Now, they think he's gathering weapons to torture humans up top. But what they don't realize is what ring they're in.
No, because they don't live in hell. They have no idea what anything is.
They're not on the bride ring.
Oh.
They're in the lust ring.
Bow chicka bow bow.
By the way, in that one shop where we see a bunch of different outfits and whatnot, there's an Among Us suit in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Ozzy and Fizz's place. I think I'm not 100% sure.
One of them is Midas' place.
Might
Yeah,
be.
that's what
I don't remember.
That's what I thought. So that's what I thought I meant. My bad.
Yeah. I don't remember either. It's
Anyways,
okay.
Speaking of Aussies, that's Blitz's third and final stop because he's getting some stuff from his old friend Vizarali.
It looks much better after blatantly telling Valmont
To
to go
fuck
fuck
off.
himself. After Mammon is so fat, Mammon is so fat he might not even be able to do that. Oh, the fun fact: while the three are hiding in the bushes and get called warriors, two of Veronica's crew walk by, and their names are Apple and Coco.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
Now, I'm not sure we've cemented the
The Dragon Driller 5000 now
Oh
with
my God.
vibration.
Oh my god.
Yes. Asmodeus sells a giant dragon dildo. And now my video is demonetized.
Now, when that thing actually fit inside anybody, who knows?
Yeah, we don't actually get to find out, as we will see later.
I mean, it's YouTube. We probably wouldn't find out in the first place. What do you think this is?
Yeah.
Pornhub?
No.
Dum dum.
Shit,
Eh.
bitch.
Never.
Bonk.
Anyway,
Anyways,
sorry.
yep. Remember, this is my recap. So anyways, after Blitz is done shopping around at Ozzy's place with Fizz, he comes out and okay, so something a little weird happens. Fizz rolls out the Dragon Driller on a forklift, but then he presses a button and it becomes small. Like, did he even need the forklift in the first place?
How is it that he can't cook and yet he's forklift certified? Is he forklift certified?
I mean, I guess he had to be.
Where's the OSHA manual?
Are there OSHA manuals in hell?
I don't know.
Do you have to be forklift certified?
Use a forklift? Yes.
I mean, in hell.
Oh. I don't know. I don't make the rules in hell.
No, Lucifer does. I bet you anything the OSHA manual is full of ducks. Well, anyways, at that point, the sheriffs finally decide to attack, but they run into some interference because apparently Luna and the crew have been following them. Well, more so they've been following Blitz, but turns out they were on the right track.
Because the sheriffs aren't very stealthy at all.
They are way beyond not stealthy. They might have been shouting, I'm following this dumbass imp the entire way.
And we get some shots of Luna that the crew clearly knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. Shaking her booty, because Alright, she was saying that they kicked their asses last time.
And what happens to them this time?
They get their asses. Not only do they get their asses kicked, they get their asses kicked back through the portal without the remote. Basically making sure that they can't come back. For now. But with the cherub plot done with, we need to go. We need. It's time to talk about the end of the episode.
Rats and tissues, people.
Yeah. Because Blitz gets over to Stolas' palace by way of balcony. Basically going back up the same way he went down the very first time.
Flashback. Sorry, I fucked your husband. What
Anyways.
the fuck was that, Stolas?
Nick, take it away.
Nick,
Oh boy.
you go AFK.
Probably.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, he's not even fishing.
Vince, say the line, quick.
Okay, then what are you up to?
Hold on.
Hi, Nick.
Okay, just continue. Recap, buddy.
Okay. Well, anyways, so let's get up to we'll get into Stolas' room, and he's whipping out all this other stuff and all the stuff for having a good time that night. It's confirmed that Stolas has a Kolaka, but continuing on.
Koweka.
Whatever. Continuing on. That's not important. And after pulling out the dragon dildo, Stolas basically Stolas asked for the buck back,
Attention.
and
A fallen mining expedition is on its
that's
way.
when he presents the
May
crystal.
I suggest discouraging them?
So telling Blitz that wait, where is it?
They don't need their agreement anymore.
Yeah, where's the thing?
Over here.
Okay.
One fancy glimmer.
Knowing you, it won't look that way for long.
Let's see. Where's that other thing at? Ow. Maynard? I keep not getting to do stuff. I'm gonna continue the recap after we're done with this public event.
Okay.
Sorry about that. While y'all were talking, my sister called me because she tried to call Mom, and Mom's phone was updating, so Mom literally could not hear it ring because it wouldn't.
Oof.
Oofers.
We are. Public evento?
We just finished phase 1.
Very good.
Fuck gravity.
Alright, so what did I miss while y'all were talking about the episode?
Not a whole lot. We're at the end of the episode now.
Okay. Did y'all mention the emotional damage?
Not yet. That's actually the part of the episode we're at.
Oh, good. Where's the distributor? Kick the distributor!
Got it. But yeah, I'm having a hard time killing anything because I'm using a controller. And this is why I use PC controls. I just don't want a whole lot of click clacking on the game, on the recording.
Click clack. Click clack. Click clack.
By the way, nobody has noticed my new armor.
I haven't checked yet.
We all gotta make sure we got that grip for the final shape.
I always have the grip. Hell yeah, let's go.
just lying around. Anyone can take it.
Vince,
I'm gonna
go
stand
out.
here since
Vince,
You
go
go
out
out
there and
there.
kill.
I'm not too good at killing things on the controller.
Okay.
I'll stay here and guard if necessary.
Ram and speed!
Anyways, so Stola takes the book back, and well, Blitz is kind of panicking, wondering if he hasn't done a good enough job stocking souls for the book.
I want to run the big one.
Something I failed to mention was that the last few months, Blitz has basically been sidelining the whole fucking deal part of keeping the book for the last.
Mainly because Stolas told him he didn't have to come over. That's an important
Right.
detail.
That's right, thank you, Deb. And at this point, Stolas presents Blitz with the crystal and even puts it on his arm, saying that he doesn't have to stay over anymore. He can if he wants to. It is honestly the most heartfelt moment of that episode.
Three,
And,
two,
and,
what?
go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
And then Blitz fucks it up because he thinks that Stolas is doing some roleplay shit. And so Stolas basically says, "Well, I've got my answer," and then starts to leave.
All their glitter.
And that's when Blitz realizes
Glimmer.
Stolas wasn't playing. He was for real about this shit.
He was for real.
He is for real about it. And so the two have quite a bit of a falling out, and Stolas and Blitz basically says, well, he basically lets Stolas know what he thinks of all the like rich assholes. Thinking that Emperor's oil is so low compared to all the rich guys and all the higher ups in hell. And then Stolas says that he was wrong. That he thought very highly of Blitz, but he can't believe that Blitz thought so lowly of Stolas.
Blitz immediately realized that he just fucked up. Tries to apologize, but it's too late.
Also, I believe he accidentally activated his crystal right there.
No, but Stolas proved the boy.
Really?
Yes.
Ow. So yeah, yeah, I thought maybe Blitz accidentally activated his crystal right there and just accidentally teleported out, but I'll have to watch that scene again to see if that was right.
Remember, Miss Barbie, she had to tap her crystal to get it to activate.
Ah. Okay. Again, I'll have to double check that. But yeah. The episode ends with Blitz letting out the absolute loudest "what the fuck" he's ever yelled.
Vinci Pop broke up Stolas and Blitz literally 24 hours before Friday lunch.
Yeah.
Ain't that a kick in the ass?
Alright, so a question for the alright, so before I ask my big question, I would like to hear your guys' thoughts.
Pain. Nothing
Emotional
but pain.
damage. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Alright. With that said, I have a critical question to ask for both of you.
Lord.
Lord.
Is the storage plot actually any good?
Yes.
No, Nick, I need you to actually think about this one. No, you're fine. Just that sounded like a knee-jerk response, because somebody else I know basically saying that all we're doing is we're just watching them get worse, and this plot has been dragged out for what?
I'm gonna have to disagree on that, because I thought of an immediate comparison.
Yeah?
And it's from another show that Lily has ranted about.
Oh, this isn't Lily I'm talking about.
My point still stands.
Okay.
I point you to Cat Fedora.
Oi!
What do you mean, oi?
Don't start with me on that. You guys know I like that show and that shit.
Okay, let me find another one.
You can say your piece.
Nope, hang on. I think I got something. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not here for like arguments here. I just wanted us to like really analyze the relationship here.
Yeah, and Neb, I'm fine if you want to bring up and analyze Cachadora. I'm just saying that I watched the last season, and if you guys haven't watched the last season, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it turned some things around.
Okay, Vince, just continue. I need to rethink my thoughts.
Okay. Okay, well, because a lot of the times lately, the Stolen Splash has kind of been like bookending every episode, and it barely goes anywhere except for like it just keeps getting worse and worse. You know?
Okay.
And we actually have we also have a better version of this same dynamic in the same show itself.
What, Billy and Moxie?
No.
Oh.
Of a Sin and his imp.
Oh.
I'm talking about Fizz and Asmodeus. We didn't get a whole lot of time with them, but we got them together a lot more quickly than we have with Solus and Blitz.
Oh, excuse me.
So I'm just trying to figure out if the storage blast is actually good or not. Beyond the initial emotions we felt.
I feel like part of the point is being missed here, because let's look at it this way. Stolas grew up in a household that basically didn't care for him. I mean, if we just go by the Book of Solomon alone, Stolas has about, 73 siblings?
Yep.
Wow.
And the closest thing he had to a relationship is
With his butler. Who probably raised him more than Paimon ever did, that's for damn sure.
And even then, he was stuck with Stella for 25 years.
Well, I finally got my hands on an exotic fish.
Well,
Nice.
25-year time skip versus when they actually got married. And figured that, okay, he's been married to Stella for at least 17 years.
yeah.
Yeah. But known Stella a lot longer than that.
All the while, Blitz grew up in a moderately comfortable life. I mean, as the years went by, but alright, I'm gonna say it. Blitz is a horrible carny.
Yeah.
I mean, things with his dad were already bad. I assume his mother was just constantly sick.
Yep.
And he had a feelings for Fizz, but they were blocked by the fact that Fizz was more popular than him. Then the accident happened and everything went up in flames.
Quite
Literally.
literally.
Fizz got blown up, his mother was dead, his dad and sister both hate him, but screw what his dad thinks.
Yeah.
And then people theorize that his relationship with Ratska was just toxic from the start, which I'm inclined to believe.
Yeah, I think it was toxic, but I will say that Vraska may have had feelings for Blitz. May have. What?
I'd like to make a pun here.
Yes.
Vraska Mayday have feelings for Blitz.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was a bad romance.
Oh, thanks a lot, Lady Gaga.
But
or should I say Lord Gaga?
The reason I think the Stolitz relationship is the way it is, because neither Stolitz and Blitz have been in a proper relationship before.
Precisely.
They both have an intense amount of trauma that, well, to their own detriment, overrides their own personal thinking sometimes, because, Am I making sense?
You are. I'm just trying to let you finish.
Just... They want to talk about their feelings. But Stolitz is too much of an emotional wreck, ironically enough.
Yeah.
And Blitz has way too much of a fight or flight
response.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Why do you think he spies on Lily and Moxie so often?
Yep.
Ugh. But which I haven't seen him do for a while, so I think he's knocked that off.
Well, to be fair, how often have you seen him do stuff with Lily and Moxie?
Not often.
Exactly. And even then, the only other relations we had is with his adopted daughter Luna, and well, actually, that might be the most healthy he has so far.
Yep.
Even if Luna did, in fact, take him in the ditch.
Yep.
Yeah, I still maintain that was that scene was pretty awful in terms of Luna's characterization there.
But everything else about that episode, especially the time of Miss Luna and Octavia, perfect. 5 stars that part.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, the only positive relationship Stolitz has ever had
is with his daughter.
With Octavia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now, I will counter this, Vince, that the season is not yet over.
Alert. Incoming
Blitz
Yeah.
and Stolitz could very well turn things around.
85% probability of intelligence
Or who knows?
is objective.
Maybe Stolitz will just end up dating Pasaga.
All right, and Neb, I honestly am curious on your thoughts about Capturedora, so I'm gonna need you to spill the beans there, bud. Now my damn curiosity got the better of me. Spill the beans.
The cat beans?
Cat beans.
The interesting thing is how often cats would beat up Adora, okay?
Oh well, that's simple. That's still the classic Saturday morning slapstick the two have to go
All
for.
intelligence operations? What a paradox!
Plus, at the time, they're still technically arch enemies, as far as the show's course of events go. What, is it 4 seasons?
Okay.
Season 4? Season 5? No, it
Maybe
was
it's
5
just the
seasons. Never
fact
mind.
that the whole enemies to lovers thing was burned out of me when a certain relationship in Star Wars
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of do we even
It
want to
happened
say
for
it happened because it was on
It
screen
happened for
for
about
like
5
20
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. And then I died. With Kylo.
Oh, Kylo. You had so much potential.
Yeah, you had such a potential to be a great villain.
Like, I would have accepted him just being a Darth Vader wannabe who threw hissy fits. I would have accepted that. But we're getting off topic.
Yes. Plus, Neb, I have a addition to your enemies to lovers bit. They weren't always enemies, they were friends. So it's friends to enemies to lovers.
Fair enough.
Plus, they grew up together. So, lifetime friends
Oh, Vince,
to enemies.
I thought of
Yeah.
another counter to your question. At
Yeah.
least they have more of a relationship than Master Chief and the Table TV show ever did with that
Oh.
random ass girl.
Neb,
Oh my
have you watched
God.
season 2 yet? Have you watched season 2?
No, I am not.
Please tell
I
me
said
she's
Neb.
not alive again.
Oh.
Did you watch season 1?
Yes.
Alright, she's not alive again.
Wait. Okay, I know the girl
Watch
who was
season
captured
2.
by the Covenant died, right?
Yes, she dies in season 1. Now watch season 2.
We're too much.
I will not say anything other than that.
As
Watch
a
it.
consequence of your
Both of you, or I
the
bonk you
cabal have
both.
acquired no information
Meow.
about you. Augmenting my
Alright.
estimate of your
The
capability.
point is, Vince,
No,
perhaps
sorry.
Apology Tour will be an immediate turnaround for the two.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that. I was like, maybe this was the kick in the face that Blitz needed to actually start turning his ass around.
Now, as far as Blitz and Vraska goes, is Blitz truly at fault, or is there some blame on Vraska? We don't know. All we know is that Blitz pulls up script, stole her car, we left her to pay for the hotel, stole her car, ran 3 rings to raft, and matched her
Matched
credit
it.
card on shitty horse riding lessons.
God damn it, Hori will not let that go.
Oh, and when Vraska did more on Blitz, he did not reciprocate.
Nope. At least not with his mouth.
I mean, honestly, Blitz, I don't know quite what your preferences are. But come on, man.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
think that... Do we have anything else to discuss in the podcast?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna give my thoughts on, because I only had that knee-jerk reaction earlier on
Oh.
Blitz and Stolas.
Okay. Go ahead, Nick.
Alright, so now why I think they, what was your question again, remind me?
Is the Stolitz plot actually a good part of the story?
Alright, so why I think it's a good part of the story is A, they are both victims of childhood trauma in one way or another. They're both survivors of abuse in one way or another. And as the saying goes, birds of a feather flock together.
What are you, Neb?
Hey!
Haha, yes.
What?
Yeah, so Stolas and Blitz both have very many similarities to each other as far as, you know, how they grew up.
Yep.
Not entirely, but similar. Plus, they were genuine friends as children. Like, despite Cash selling Blitz to Paimon for Stolas for about, what was it, $5?
And a condom.
Oh, and so I was right, $5 and a slim fit condom.
Which
But
was still
despite that-
more than what Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob for, which was 62
Yeah.
cents.
Yep. Yeah, so not only that, but despite stealing a bunch of stuff from Stolas' house, he and Blitz still had a fun time together. Aside from the stealing, but that was mainly because of Cash, once again.
Yeah.
They legitimately got to be kids for the whole rest of Stolas' birthday.
Why do I hear Vex?
Because
Hang on,
there's
I got
behind
it.
us.
Okay.
And honestly, their on-screen chemistry, despite it being an animated show, has been phenomenal. Like hell, even Stolas told Blitz that he was his first friend.
Yeah.
Wait, I got it.
Yeah.
It's a better relationship than Ross and Rachel.
Oh!
Damn.
That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
Anything else, Nick?
Survivor's abuse, found a friend. I mean, aside from the more risque parts of their relationship, yeah, they still know more so Blitz than Stolas, but Blitz knows what Stolas likes in bed.
Yep.
Of course, Stolas, helps Blitz out with work, quite literally, because without Stolas, Imp as a business would not exist.
Right.
And eventually, yes, I do see the two talking their feelings out and, admitting their traumas to each other and just putting it all out there.
I'm going to call it right now. Everyone else shoves them into a room and locks the door until they talk about their feelings.
Yeah, definitely in a more positive environment and less violent than what Full Moon just did, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus the fact that Blitz even said, Stolas, I'm busy, and he was about to just give up on Luna's appointment, despite it being 5 years in the making, which is fucking stupid.
It is.
Otherwise, he was going to go save Stolas from Stryker.
I'm going to end up with a take on the American healthcare system. Anyway.
No, oh wait, was that your joke?
Yeah, that it took them 5 years to get that appointment, being a dig on the American healthcare system.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had a dig on the American healthcare system. Okay.
Now that was his dig.
Okay, but yeah, honestly, I think that the further we go into the show, the more these two will have a chance to, talk in a healthy environment and not react so negatively to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, who knows? What Vault said could come true, where they don't end up together, but Octavia and Luna do. I know the age gap between Luna and Octavia is a bit of an issue, but
There.
Yeah. Plus, Octavia is almost 18. We know she's 17 for how long? We don't know.
really, we don't even know how long it's passed in the show, at least. Because, well, let's see. We know we went from spring to the Harvest Moon Festival.
Mm-hmm.
So we went from spring to fall.
Mm-hmm.
So, Then again, who knows how time works in hell?
Yeah.
Well, it seems to work probably about normal Earth time, because some shows... Mom, did you just scare Dad? One second. Okay, sorry, Mom. It scared Dad, and I was trying to figure out what happened.
Oof.
What was my thoughts? Oh yeah, some shows time works the same as hell as it does on Earth. Sometimes it's different, like Supernatural, for example. Apparently, 4 months in hell, or 4 months on Earth is 40 years in hell. So yeah, time works weird, but it seems like normal as far as the Helliverse goes. Time seems to be equate to normal time.
Yeah.
Right.
That is very much evidence with the how long it took for the cherubs to go into the floor and then be booted out.
Yep. Alright. Well, that was my thoughts on your question, Vince. Go ahead with the next topic.
Alright, so we're moving away from the Hellverse and into Destiny itself.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Hehe.
Bonk. Anyways, we're coming up on the final shape this Tuesday. I think it's time that we reflect on our journeys, as well as the game the journey has taken itself.
Let's not be sugarcoated. The launch of Destiny, the vanilla state of D1 was rough.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna let you two take the reins for a little bit because I only got able to experience the D1 as it came out.
Well,
I'm only able to experience D1 in its rise of iron glory.
I came into D1 shortly after The Dark Below came out, and I enjoyed my time. But it was a very rough vanilla state.
Well, go ahead, Nib.
Wasn't exactly too much to do after you beat the campaign, but well, it was what it was.
Yep. So, Neb, I can actually one-up you with D1 as far as start date. I started a week after it came out, which was still some time before Dark Below came out.
Wow.
Yep. And I got a copy of D1 that came with the Dark Below code. I think. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Now, I
But
could have
yeah.
started at the start of D1, but I only had a PS3 at the time. And running D1 on the PS3, it made it sound like a jet engine.
Oh my.
Oof.
Yep. I got my copy of D1 from Best Buy. September 2014.
Wow.
Now, thankfully for me and Nick, an expansion that was much better than The Dark Below came out towards the spring. And
Yeah.
that was House of Wolves.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And thankfully, it was 2015 where Destiny truly began to shine with the Taken King.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
There were new locations, new weapons, plenty of new things to do.
New ass to kick.
Alright, Nick, keep it in your pants.
But between that one and the April update, there was not much.
Yark.
You didn't have holidays yet in Destiny, so yeah. Then came my personal favorite expansion of D1, The Rise of Iron.
The rise of iron.
You want to know how this expansion simply wants us to take a king for me? You get to hang out on a mountain with wolves.
Wolves.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still have yet to play that expansion because I'm trying to get myself some better loot in the game.
Fair.
And boy, howdy, did it introduce so many things like Wellshout's backstory, the Ironborn, Shiva, and a character that Destiny had kind of forgotten about, Shiro.
04. Bad times.
And then there was the Age of Triumph, and that was the first 3 years of Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying, Neb, is that most of Destiny's lifespan has been in Destiny 2.
Yes. Because
Yeah,
here's
pretty
the
much.
thing. Bungie at the time was partnered with
Activision.
Activision.
Oh yeah.
Who perhaps back then were not quite as scummy as Nevermind, this is Activision, they've always been scummy.
Yeah. Also, dear viewers, they're the reason we don't have playable Elixir Guardians.
Seriously, fuck you, Activision.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and despite separating from Activision, we still don't have playable Elixir Guardians.
Maybe one day.
Bungie.
In fact, you might not know this, Vince, but there was actually supposed to be an expansion after the Rise of Iron, but Activision made them make Destiny 2.
All units
Really?
ready. Alert.
Yes.
Incoming Cabal construct.
Bullshit.
85%
Now,
probability of intelligence-related
I assume
objectives.
both me and Nick have played the beta for Destiny 2.
No.
Okay, I played the beta for Destiny 2. And it was a simple beta. You got new variations in your powers, a new place to hang out at called the farm, which I always like. Come September, you get the full release of Destiny 2 with the Red
Cabal
War.
intelligence operations? What a paradox!
Alright.
You know the drill, yada yada, you fight Gaul, you kill them, the Traveler wakes up and obliterates them, And all seems well, right up till you get to the cutscene where the Traveler's Light reaches the very edge of the galaxy, and we run into a very huge problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we wouldn't know what would happen for years to come. We wouldn't know what we ran into at the end.
Now, I had fun with the Red War campaign, but boy howdy did some aspects of bad habits slip in. Because here's the thing, back in Vanilla D1, Vince, you had to buy your status in quantities.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to buy at least 5 to apply it to all of your armor and weapons.
Oh yeah.
And there were no bounties.
We didn't destroy the vents, did we? Yeah, they got rid of bounties for a while in B2. Oh, good one. Nice.
Now,
Ah.
after the Red War came the Curse of Osiris DLC, which,
Oh, that huge
apparently,
disappointment.
yeah,
You know, I did play through it once, but I'm not quite sure why people want to ride it so much. What exactly was wrong with that expansion?
Well, Neb, do you want to do it, or you want to explain, or do you want me to explain?
you explain it. I actually don't know.
Okay, so they reused story missions as strikes.
Uh-huh.
Vibrations of the substrate
They had
frequency
built up
system
Osiris in the
explosively
lore
destructive
as a
event.
super, uber important character. He got like 5 minutes of screen time.
Appreciation.
Okay.
His ghost got more screen time than he did.
Plus, despite being called the Curse of Osiris, it was mainly about the Vex, and didn't
No
really
curse
feel.
was ever mentioned.
Yeah, yeah, we thought it was going to be like Egyptian kind of themed and like, ooh, spooky. We gotta fix the Curse of Osiris.
So it seems like the problem with the Curse of Osiris is, so that was a fucking lie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Some of the music sounded Egyptian themed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
basically
again,
they
that's
kind of
Microsoft
hyped
Ori
it up.
at work.
Yeah, they kind of hyped up Curse of Osiris to be like uber super awesome, and it was just kind of
Meh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I personally believe that, oh yeah, one side effect of introducing another trace rifle, Prometheus Lens, it turned the Crucible into a laser tag. I didn't get to join in the fun because by the time I got Prometheus Lens, it had been patched.
Oh! Don't you just hate when you don't get to enjoy the fun that other people were having because other people was like, nope, gotta put this away.
Yeah.
It's too strong.
But then in the spring, we got arguably the better expansion, Warmind.
Oh,
Rasputin!
Rasputin! Also, fuck you, not Grass.
Simply enjoyable for the fact that you could use Thundercrash later on to punch a death worm.
As our friend Hammerbone has done.
AKA the video called Zol Met Fist. And not only that, but minus a few other raid bosses, Atheon also met Fist.
Now, a little bit of a problem that kept going is that it did feel like the progression system was a little forced, to say the least. It did feel like a grind to get any substance of power going. Which brings us to Forsaken, whose defining moment is that K6 was killed off.
Well, we all know that one.
So screenshot of the final shape. We'll get to that.
We'll get there when we get there.
Anyway, if you're wondering
I'm sorry, I do have a follow-up question.
Okay.
This is the first time that Bungie actually utilized the season model that we're about to stop doing.
Well, in a way, yeah. Forsaken was called Season of the Outlaw, but the season pass of the battle pass model hadn't been adopted yet. Because remember, around that time, Fortnite had just come out, so
Oh!
the battle pass trend hadn't quite caught on yet.
Gotcha.
Now, for those of you who missed Forsaken, I don't know how, it was mostly treated like an old space western, where somebody took out your friend, now you gotta go kill his entire gang.
Yeah.
Little did we know how many forces were at work here.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, introduced the worst enemy faction that I've ever seen.
God, I fucking hate the Scorn! I cannot stand Vic Rose's voice. If you're wondering what it sounds like, go find videos of the strike. I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is where things started to go a little downhill for me, because I missed out on a week of Destiny because I went to a convention. But when I came back and the Dream City had been introduced, I was way underpowered and I couldn't do very much.
Oh, jeez.
Same when Season of the Forge started and we met 801. That was briefly fixed when we got into the Season of the Drifter, where they introduced power catch-up bounties for everyone to get caught up to 750 power. Because that was the cap back then. But then, something happened.
Yeah?
Well, yes. Bungie basically told activists that they had had enough.
Oh, yes.
Then with Independence starting with Season of Opulence, a season I didn't really play because I don't care about Callus.
Then now.
Spoilers!
All this, well, around all of these, because the continuous warring side of the pyramid shift, it all came to a head in Shadow.
Yes. That was the year I came in.
Well, no, you came in during Season of Arrival. Basically a year later.
We're still under Shadowkeep.
But it was the right expansion.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well,
Yes.
hold on a second. Okay, so I officially, really started playing during the Rivals, but I did pop in at an earlier season.
Okay. Do you remember which one?
I did not.
Sonic Fish.
Anyway. You originally go into that expansion, thinking everything's just fine on the moon, you're just there to kick some highs. Then you find a pyramid ship on the moon.
Oh, yeah.
And
then you find Crota.
And Skolas. And Omnigul.
And Gaul.
You basically only fight your way onto the pyramid towards the end of the campaign, retrieve an artifact from a failed statue, and then some serious trippy shit happens.
Yep.
You meet a voice in the darkness who tells you it's your salvation. Anytime you hear that word,
they also stole your face.
Anytime, and from then on, anytime Guardians heard the word salvation,
Yeah.
we didn't know it at the time, but that would be our first interaction to witness.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, now that we're in the year that I jumped in...
This is where the
I just wanted to showcase a couple of my own memories.
Well, if I may finish here first.
Yes.
This is where the season pass model was officially adopted.
Yeah.
Starting in Season of the Undying.
Oh wait, I think that's actually the season I came in on.
There we go.
Because I remember about a cutscene about the Feds coming back. Particularly the Black Garden decks.
The Soul of Viking.
Yep. So that was actually the season where I played a little bit of Destiny with that clan, Neb.
Someone who will not be named for right now.
Yeah, but I will thank them for getting me through Leviathan. My very first, not only my first raid, but the first raid of Destiny 2 as a whole.
Yes.
Wait, I thought you guys never finished it.
No, we did.
Oh,
Yeah, no, Neb, I think your and I's run already never finished.
you went to Leviathan?
Hey, did we? I don't remember.
I don't know. We've been playing this game a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it was during that year that Bungie tried to do some events, much like how Fortnite did things. One of those being in Season of the Worthless.
Now, if you're wondering why we call it that, Fondies, it was a horrible season.
It really was.
I did not play that season, so please regale me on why that season was terrible.
Despite it being about Rasputin, the events we need to do to progress the season were horrible and needed to be passed so that everyone could complete them in time for a shotgun that previously used, but we busted and crucible for about 3 goddamn years!
Would that be Fell Winter's Lie?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
And the fact that even after the patch, you still couldn't fully complete the public event because there were too many goddamn enemies preventing you from completing the public event.
But on the plus side, one season before that, we got the gay robot back.
Which, at least to my knowledge, we didn't know he was a gay robot.
But now he is, and we can make all the gay people, and we can make all the representatives of red versus blue. So that makes you
a gay robot.
Classic RVB will always be funny.
Correction, RVB will always be funny.
Yes. Except Zero.
No,
we
we
don't talk
don't,
about Zero.
Anyway.
Wait, I have a joke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That season had 0 appeal.
Anyway, it was Season of Arrivals where I truly started playing this Nick, Vince, and Hamar.
Ah, yes. But my main goal during Arrivals was to, because I had found out when we were getting close to the end of that season, that they were going to be vaulting a lot of stuff come Beyond Light, the next expansion. So I had to take my time and just bust through all those campaigns.
Yep. Now, during this time in Season of Arrivals, I would play Iron Banner with Stick and Hammer, and we had a relatively good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Beyond Light is where a lot of things change.
Oh yeah.
Not only is it that word.
Contacting the servers.
Oh.
Not only was it
there we go.
Not only was it the season where we got our first darkness powers in the form of stasis, but we also saw the return of Varix.
And the Exo Stranger.
Who finally had time to explain.
Yes.
And then we met the giant asshole himself, Clovis Bray, who may or may not be indirectly responsible for the collapse.
At the very least, he was complacent with it. Fucking asshole.
And then we killed Tannis. Again.
Hopefully for real this time. Speaking of which, I really hated the fact that we could never complete Deep Stone Crypt back then.
Yeah.
Because that security room was kicking our ass.
And so came another year's cycles of seasons, starting with Season of the Hunt, where we finally saw Oldman solved as Crow.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Nick did not like Crow at first.
Let me kill him! Let me kill him!
I don't think any of us, I think the player base in general just didn't like him because, well, this is the asshole that killed Cade. You know?
But then over the course of 4 seasons, especially after he saved Zavala, we warmed up to him.
Oh yeah.
But during all that time, especially in season of the Splicer, the best season,
Yep.
we all started to notice that Osiris was acting strange.
Osiris, where are you going? Get back here! How about Osiris? Osiris!
Motherfucker, get back here!
Yeah. And so came season of the Lost.
Where we met the one and only
Savathun. The hive god of lies and deceit, and who's been orchestrating a lot of shit just under our feet.
You're wondering why the event Forsaken happened? She's why.
A lot of things in Destiny have been happening because of her.
And thus, that leads us into the next expansion, the Witch Queen.
Aw, man!
But even before then,
All who can hear me,
it had been
alert.
made readily apparent
Incoming Cabal construct.
the pyramid ships were back,
85% of
and a second
intelligence-related
collapse was on the way.
Orchestrated by none other than the Witness.
And thus began another year of 4 seasons where the cracks in the model began to show.
Yeah.
We had season of the Risen. What was after season of the... Hang on, I'm looking at this. You guys do the public event, I'll look at this.
They won't collect any info
Okay.
here.
I have to log
Cabal
back into the
intelligence
game.
operations? What a
Oh.
paradox.
You were
I got-
fully locked out.
Yeah, crashed all the way back to the open character or open menu button.
Okay, it was season of the Haunted.
Oh yeah.
Kind of felt like that,
I
but
think one of the best seasons of that year.
yeah. And then there was season of the Plunder where, see, throughout all these first 3 seasons, the light subclasses were reworked to the 3.0 variant.
Where you can actually build your subclasses.
The first 2 went fine, but Arc was where the ugly resilience bug showed up.
Yeah.
The fun fact, I did not play very much season of Plunder.
That was also the season where and so me and Nick raced to get complete that raid so we can get our damn rings.
And
Yeah.
then came season of the Seraph, which had some of the best moments, including Anna Bray muting Clovis mid-rant.
Oh yeah.
And then we finally got Rasputin in an exo frame, but then we had to say goodbye. He gave his own life to destroy the Warsat network just so the Traveler wouldn't be exploded.
Yep.
But boy, howdy did that seem like it backfired, because the witness was finally here and we were out of time.
Yeah.
And now comes what might arguably be the most infamous of the Destiny 2 expansions, Lightfall.
Yep. Where we
They're running.
got Strand, element I've been using it this entire
The
time.
Cabal have acquired
Same.
no information of value.
Now we had a good time with
Augmenting my
Lightfall, but
estimate your capabilities.
boy were we confused at the end.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even know what the veil was until weeks later.
Yeah. Oops.
But there was another problem. Resilience was budged for about 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, we could not complete a whole lot because we kept dying because well they fucked up all the damage resistance.
It wasn't until Season of the Winds that this damage resistance bug was finally patched.
Yep.
And that led us to the final season of the season model called Season of the Season of the Wish, where he worked with the Wish Dragon Ribbon to find her babies.
Who, as you might know, is the boss of the raid from Forsaken.
The Last Wish.
Yep.
During this time, we had a relatively good time with some of the seasons, but this was a rough year for D2. Made even rougher when the Bungie layoffs happened.
Yeah, and also at some point during this year, Sony actually acquired Bungie.
Bungie.
I think that has to be happening between Witchbeam and Lightfall, but let's not get into the semantics.
Yeah.
But then, there were 2 instances of Bungie absolutely cooking.
Oh yeah.
First was the reveal that Cade 6 was coming back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then, just when everything seemed so bleak for the final save, Prismatic.
An onslaught.
Yeah. Well, at this moment, we are currently in a sub-expansion called Into the Light.
And boy howdy have we been, it was the most fun we've had in this game in a long time.
Yeah.
You wanna
Also,
know how
I would like to... I'm sorry, I'll let you continue, but I would like to dial things backwards a notch.
Okay.
Because, just like in Season of the Plunder, Season of the Witch brought another raid back from the D1 era. And, man... I've heard stories about how easy Florida is, to the point where people are like doing some crazy shit while trying to solo the raid. And so Bungie took it upon themselves to ensure that it would be damn near impossible to do such a thing again.
Especially when it turned out that Noctis was a pussy. I mean, Nezarek.
Oh yeah. And so once again, Nick and I did our best to beat Crota before a certain time ended, and we got yet another set of rings.
Hell yeah. Father and son reunited once again.
Yes, on our hands.
So yeah, that was 10 years of Destiny, and all I can really say is it's been a wrong load of ups and downs. Some very high highs, and some extremely bad lows.
In a wrong load? Wait, were you trying to smack me?
I punched you.
Sorry, I didn't come through at the first.
I would say the greatest hindrance to Bungie was probably Activision.
Yeah.
It was probably a good thing that they bailed right before all those accusations came out.
Oh god!
It's like Bungie knew they were coming and were like, alright, I'm out.
We out.
Oh yeah.
Now that isn't to say Bungie on their own didn't screw up from time to time.
Oh yeah.
No.
For example, they fired Michael fucking Salvatore!
Yeah, what was up with that? I still don't get why they did all that laying off.
Now, was that Bungie's decision or was Sony a part of it? Who knows?
Well,
I'm more inclined to believe it was Sony's idea, given how they've been acting recently.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot for that Helldivers incident, Sony.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and thanks for the leaks, assholes.
But yeah, I think Nick and Vincia can agree with me that it's been a fun ride these last 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Or 5 years for Vincia.
Yes.
I've made many a friend on Destiny, I've lost many a friend on Destiny.
And that many
Yeah,
a friend on Destiny where you're just like, hello? Hello?
Oh. Yep.
And honestly, this was the year where I finally got really into raiding.
Hell yeah. Same here.
It's, especially when Crota came around. I was just all about killing Crota and just getting Necrochasm.
Hell yeah.
I got Venture Glass on the second try.
Fuck you.
I got on my test try.
Fuck you.
For the record, Bondies, it took Nick 44 tries.
Fucking runs. 44 fucking runs of that stupid run.
And now that he has the catalyst, he literally has no reason to go back into that raid.
Yep, I have all the armor, except for one of my character's marks. I don't remember which. I think all three have the mark, but I'm not going back into that raid. Ever again.
Now if only Spire the Watcher will give me my damn bow!
Yep.
Because here's the thing you need to know about both of these games, Pondies. The RNG is fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
There are times where it's favorable to you, and there are times where you just want to tear your fucking hair out.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not even getting into some of the exotic business.
Wicked implement.
Yeah, some of these missions are a pain to say.
If you ever do any of these on Legends, grab a crying towel, maybe too.
Yes.
But with that, I believe that wraps up this long ass episode.
Yeah.
Not just yet.
Oh, you have something else?
I do. My own timeline of Destiny. Just a quick events of how I got really into the game. So,
yeah,
I got it.
I think Neb basically gave us a synopsis of how things went for Destiny in general. We didn't get personal journeys.
Yes.
Well, that was my personal journey. I spent a lot of it alone.
Oh.
Yes. As
Now-
did I, for the most part.
Well,
Go ahead,
Nick
Deb.
goes on, and after I catch this fish, I'm gonna go get a drink, because I've been talking for, I think, over 2 hours at this point, and I'm fucking thirsty.
Yeah, you are.
You've earned it. But yes, so Pondies, my journey started a week after D1 came out. My mom took me down to my local Best Buy and bought the game for me, and I played it. Designed my Hunter, Titan, Warlock. It was a little bit of a rough start, because it was a different game at the time, and the most Bungie games I had played at the time had been Halo, so I thought it was going to be similar to Halo. But it was not, and I kind of ditched it after a while. But then, I ended up getting Xbox One, and eventually, around the time of Rise of Iron's release, every expansion from the vanilla game to Rise of Iron was on a bundle. And I believe it was around either Black Friday or Christmas or something. It was definitely before Destiny 2 came out. It was definitely 2016. I just don't remember if it was Thanksgiving time or Christmas time. But I bought that bundle, and I restarted my Destiny 1 journey on my Xbox One. And I redesigned a better Hunter, I redesigned a much better Titan, and I redesigned my Warlock as well. And then my buddy Firewolf and I played the hell out of everything in D1 because he also bought the bundle. And we rocked our way through the vanilla campaign in D1, and then rocked our way through Dark Below, Taken King, rocked on with Rise of Iron, and got all the goodies. We got the exotic Kvostov, which will be coming back. We got the Iron Galahorn, which of course was revealed to one of the best AC/DC songs ever, Back in Black, which I believe is the same song that kick-started the MCU. I had a good time. Tried a few raids back in the day in D1, didn't go too well, they were kind of chaotic. I did eventually manage to kick Crota's ass in D1 in 2020, but still kicked his ass. And by howdy, it was definitely a lot easier in D1 than it is in D2.
Yeah, for one of ours, he's a joke then.
Oh yeah.
As I previously detailed on how crazy people got on trying to solo him.
Mm-hmm.
Using the controller with their feet to solo him.
Yep.
That's how crazy things got.
Oh, I don't doubt it. But yeah, then 2017 rolled around with Destiny 2. And I didn't get Destiny 2 when it first came out. I didn't get Curse of Osiris, or Warmind, or even Forsaken. Pondies, my Destiny 2 journey started in 2019. I think, Vince, when did Shadowkeep come out again?
I believe either 2018 or 2019.
Okay, let me check. But yeah, my journey started about a week before Shadowkeep came out, Pondies, because all 4 first expansions, the bundle for D2 was on sale for $25. And Firewolf and I both got D2 for the whole thing up till Shadowkeep for $25. And we played October 1st, 2019.
Okay.
Yep, and I started my journey September 20th of 2019. So yeah, about good 2-ish weeks.
Very good.
Yeah, and I played through the minute, and my character data, as far as the physical description of my Hunter and Titan, carried over, not from D1, not so much from my Warlock. But yeah, so I was able to have the physical look of my first 2 characters back in D2, and I played through Red War, Curse of Osiris, Forsaken, Shadowkeep, Warmind, the whole shebang, 3 different times on each character.
Very good.
Of course, Firewolf gave up on D2 after a while, because he still said it was basically DLC on disc, even with the other expansions. That was his opinion, though. But yeah, and really as far as the seasonal journey started, I had really picked up at the tail end of Season of the Opulence, and really started playing Season of the Undying, but I never played the mini-event in Season of the Undying, because despite trying to look it up on Google wasn't exactly clear on where the event was, because it said you had to go to the moon, but not specifically where, and I could never solve the problem. So I missed out on all the Battle Pass rewards for that season, and I never ended up buying the Battle Pass, because I didn't have the money at the time. But my real journey started with Season 9, Season of the Dawn. I guess you could say that Destiny finally dawned on me that day.
Ha!
Because
Very nice.
I got the armor, I got the original quest version of Perfect Paradox, I saved Saint 14 by giving him the Perfect Paradox. So yeah, I recovered Perfect Paradox, saved Saint 14, completed the Battle Pass, got everything, and that's where the real grind for me began, Pondies, because I realized how much it costs to upgrade every piece of armor you have. It was very expensive back in the day, so my days of D2 really were just grinding to get all 3 of my characters' armors masterworked. And then, of course, like Vince here said, they were sunsetting everything a few expansions later. Oh joy. Yes, then I would meet my friend Hammer Bomber, and he introduced me to Neb. Neb introduced me to Vince, and from that day on, we've been Destiny buddies ever since.
Destiny buddies too. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. And of course, with the return... Go ahead.
What should I say now? Destiny 2! Prismatic Boogaloo!
Yep. But yeah, because I had already kind of started raiding as far as a little bit here and there with Atheon, but then Oryx came back. Ooh, Pondies. I was all over that raid. Oryx is my favorite Destiny villain, so much so that I built a Lego version of him.
Yeah, he did.
A cool version. It's cooler than some other people's. Because mine's actually red. With working wings. Well, sort of working wings. Yeah, then I got my raid loot, both in-game and in real life. And just continued exotic hunting and battle passing, dungeoning, and now we await the dawn of the final shape.
Aw, man.
That was my journey on Destiny 2.
Incoming Cabal
Started off as nothing but more than an armor grind to go back and play with Firewolf and another friend of ours that I have since stopped being friends with, and turned into my weekly, daily ritual with these two dorks. Yeah, I picked up Destiny 2 on the tail end of Opulence. Just looked around Undying, but really started to get the groove on with the Dawn.
Won't collect any intel here.
Been playing ever
Cabal
since.
intelligence operations? What a paradox!
Vince, do you have anything to say on your personal journey of D2?
Well, I did mention a couple things while during that journey, and I do apologize for interrupting like that, Deb.
I'm not sure Neb's back yet.
Oh. Well, if he was listening, I do apologize for interrupting you.
What?
What? Anyways, my Destiny journey started in Shadowkeep. Around Season of the Undying. I didn't really get to experience a majority of Destiny until because when Destiny began, that was during a bad time in my life. So yeah, I didn't really get to experience too many video games at all.
Yes, because you lived in misery.
Boop. Yeah. Anyways, so once I finally got out and I was able to get to my brother's little place, bless his soul for doing such a thing.
What I miss?
No heroic today.
I'm actually starting on my journey.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick laid out his journey, and so now I'm laying mine out. So yeah, I started in Season of Undying, and I didn't really do a whole lot beyond doing the Leviathan race.
Please tell me somebody saw that.
I did. Good job. Anyhow,
As a consequence of your
I didn't really do a whole lot during that time, mainly because I was using my brother's computer. I didn't really have I didn't really have an Xbox or anything like that. I was still building my repertoire of gaming. I had to get a whole lot from. I basically had to rebuild my all my own stuff from scratch. So I didn't really play a whole lot. I did witness the Almighty being destroyed in Season of the Worthless through Ned's stream, but that was not a fun time, especially for Ned, who was the one there actually watching.
God, that
game.
took so long.
And that was why earlier I mentioned where is the thing?
Over here.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah, that was what I meant earlier by Bungie trying to do the things that Fortnite was doing, but not exactly landing it, because Fortnite's events were a lot more faster paced than that.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned, I really came to a head in Season of Rivals. I didn't really play the event too much because I was focused more on getting those campaigns taken care of before the next expansion came out. But man, was I hyped for the new expansion. I was like, we get a new subclass? Wait, it's made for the darkness? Ooh!
Wait, did you say
yeah.
ooh about the darkness subclass, or did you say it's because of the exotic fish?
Honestly, I said ooh just before I go, well, as exotic fish came out, but it was about that was my excitement for Stasis at the time.
Fair enough.
And honestly, it was actually a very different kind of subclass. It didn't really do much in terms of damage. That was more of a crowd control type of deal. Got to just freeze everything and then just smash everything.
If I may,
Go ahead.
because Stasis was fun in PvE, but for me and Nick, it's ruined PvP for us for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then of course they combined the gambits.
Right. There were a lot of dumb decisions made during that time. One of which was the sunsetting of equipment.
If I had known they were gonna unset everything years later.
Yes, thankfully Bungie quickly reversed that decision because what's the point of grinding for all this stuff if it's just gonna be locked down again? Sure, this means that now we're bloated with weaponry. You can just look at my vault for that one. But at the very least, we don't have to keep grinding for weapons that are just gonna go away again.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, several questionable decisions were made, and Stasis absolutely conquered PvP, and I barely played PvP as it is, and it just wasn't a fun time. At least for the PvP scene. PvE-wise, that's where I was getting my chops in, because I started getting better at the game, especially once I actually built my own computer. And sure, I couldn't really play Destiny 2 on my PC just yet because the pandemic happened and graphics card and all kinds of computer parts were out of stock because of the damn scalpers.
The one that mines the cryptocurrency. You know, the one currency in the world that keeps crashing.
We don't talk about that. There is no cryptocurrency in Boxing Say.
But I mean, seriously, what's the point of that kind of currency if it's just gonna go depreciate its value every other week?
Well, the whole point of it was to sell NFTs. Another thing that will began its rise during the pandemic. Yeah?
I think NFTs came after the pandemic.
I remember it differently.
Are you sure?
I think it started at some point during the whole pandemic.
Huh. Because
Yeah,
when I started seeing those in like 2022 or something.
Well, then you were late to the game, my guy.
Anyway, let's get this going. I want to get the onslaught. I'm not rushing you, just.
I understand. Well, anyways.
I would like to also get onslaught then.
Alright, anyways. So, yeah. Beyond Life was when I really started getting my chops in with you guys, and we made a whole lot of good memories. Especially when we started getting into the really meaty seasons, like Season of Chosen and Season of Splicer.
Splicer was the best season of all.
Yes, it was. And it seems that Bungie has a knack for having extremely long final seasons of every expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because each expansion keeps getting delayed.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I hadn't done raids yet. I hadn't really gotten into raids yet because, well, I wasn't that good yet.
Same.
It wasn't until Lightfall that I was really starting to get my raiding shoes on.
Thankfully, after the resilience bug was fit, because imagine trying to do Crota with the resilience bug.
Oh God!
That would have been painful.
And of course, we all remember our first encounter with Ghosts of the Deep.
Oh. Pondies, it took us hours. Hours.
We were up
And
till
when-
right. I went to bed.
Yeah, Nick even ended up snapping at Nev to just go to bed because Nev was continuing to complain about how tired he was.
But to be fair,
Yeah.
it was super late. We were out of energy.
Yeah,
Some of us were
we
probably hungry.
We had not taken care of Ekthar, which was an ordeal in and of itself. We had just gotten through that big. We had gotten through that one room, and then we found the final boss. I had to look up the mechanics to see if we could even bother trying it, and I was like, no. So after Ned went to bed, after Nick snapped at him, we had to bring our friend Hammer in to cheese this boss.
Yeah, when the cheese was still around. But the problem is that Hammer ended up thunder crashing the boss, but somehow that popped the ghost the boss is trying to use, spoilers, to resurrect Oryx. And so the encounter started proper when the boss was at below 50% health.
So we had to leave. We had to leave the little dungeon and come back in and start the cheese all over again.
With me
Which,
the next
by
day.
the way, huh?
With me the next day.
Really?
That's how I remember.
Huh. Okay, yeah, that's right. We were like, okay, fuck this. We'll come back on this tomorrow.
Pretty sure at least Wendy was like, fuck this, I have work in the morning.
Probably me.
For the record, Pondy, for the longest time, Vince's schedule was inconsistent as fuck.
Well, that's it for you.
Yeah.
Anyways. So yeah, it's been quite a wild ride.
Indeed it has.
I know where
There it
you're
is.
ready. We know what we're doing the very moment the final save drop. Waiting for the servers to stabilize.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
this honestly has been one of the most anticipated expansions of all time because so many people have pre-ordered this.
Oh yeah.
Well, pre-ordered, then canceled, then pre-ordered.
You get what I mean, man.
Yes.
Also, you guys missed it earlier.
Yard?
Da 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 da.
Yay!
Yeah, I told you guys the other day, but I never showed this. I just got all the stuff in the little vendor today.
Vince, get closer. Vince?
One moment.
Alright, right about there.
Oh, hang on. Get back up, done. Ow. I wanted to do a 1, 2, 3 type of deal.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. That's badass.
Epic. And soon we shall be entering that triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Alright,
Wednesday
sir.
/ Thursday.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Nice.
Well,
I think that just about wraps it up, Pondies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we can find, unless either fishing stays past final shape, which I don't think it's gonna, or we find another way, or we find some other activity we can do, just like peacefully. This is gonna be the last Pondcast.
Mhm.
Brothers, I think the time has come to go to the helm and deposit our final fish.
Oh yeah.
Fitsies.
Alright, who's the fire team leader?
Me.
Nep, take us to the helm as soon as Nick
Wait,
catches
wait.
that fish.